ouch, this hurts. Or, wow, that must have really hurt you, honey. We are going to talk about the 5 things that you do if your child bites you or someone else, and the one thing that is going to make it stop. So let's talk about biting. You are here today because you have been bitten by your child, or someone you know has been bitten by your child, and you need some ideas how to solve this. We're gonna talk through the 5 things that you need to do when your child bites. And there is one thing that will solve this whole problem that you're likely not doing yet. One thing, if you do it, will end the biting. First of all, it's hugely embarrassing for if your child's biting someone else, and it's painful to them and it's painful to you if they're biting you. So the first thing that you want to do, which we often don't think of doing, is acknowledge the pain. Like, acknowledge that, ouch, that hurts, okay? Whether it's you or give your attention to the victim, okay? Because often we're going straight for the biter. I want the attention, the intensity directed toward the victim. Ouch, this hurts. Or, wow, that must have really hurt you, honey. Like whoever was bitten. Attention, acknowledge the pain to the victim. That's the first thing. Then deliver the message to the perpetrator, the biter. The message is, we touch soft. So like, you literally, like, we touch soft. Because a lot of times biters are little kids who are doing it developmentally because it's developmentally appropriate, because they're frustrated. I mean, nobody likes it. It's not something that you want to happen, but it's normal for a toddler to bite because they don't know what else to do with their frustration. They don't have the language, they don't have the verbal skills yet to be able to do anything else. So it's a coping mechanism gone awry. You know, they're just biting because they're frustrated. Okay, so we have to help sort of direct them into more appropriate behaviors. So you want to give them the message, like this little person, take the hand and we touch soft, touch soft. So that's the only energy, attention that you're giving to the biter, is the message of what you do want, okay? Not this intensity of how angry and shame they need to feel and all that, none of that. Attention goes to the victim, and then the only attention you're giving to the biter is what they need to do instead. Touch soft, we touch soft, touch soft. Or, you know, this can apply to hitting too, like how you do that. Or, you know, what word they could say instead of bite, like no, or all done, or whatever it is. Like, help give them what they need as an alternative to biting. Okay, so that's all you're doing with, that's the second piece, what you're doing with the biter. Then this is the part that it's the remove. Remove yourself. Remove, if it's just you and the biter, you're gonna move yourself to the next room. If there are more people in the room with the biter, you are moving yourself, the baby, the dog, everybody. Everybody's moving away. That is the one thing that is going to solve this problem of biting. But most of us don't think, it's counterintuitive, because we think if we need to keep giving all the attention to this biter, and we're gonna, you know, change their behavior by punishing them or shaming them or humiliating them or whatever. It's not gonna work. So remove yourself, take everybody. Everybody's migrating to the next room. That does not mean go to the next room and close the door and, like, you know, isolate yourself from this child. You are removing yourself, you're separating, okay? So remove yourself, everybody moves to a different camp, okay? You know that your child is going to be toddling after you. It will take 3 seconds, it could take 30 seconds, but they're going to want to be where you are, okay? So that's when your next move is you get down on their level, the big person comes down, and you look them right in the eyes and you say, are you done biting? And they're gonna look at you like you're a freaking alien. They're going to go, what? Like, that's so yesterday kind of thing. You know, the look is, what do you mean, am I done biting? I just want to be where you guys are. Like, the dog, the baby, like wherever you are. And then if they're verbal, then they can obviously say, yeah, yes, I'm done biting, or no, or whatever. I mean, they're gonna say yes because they wanna be near you. Or you just say it anyway, are you done, all done biting? Like to the nonverbal, all done biting? You know, like, and then they are free to stay near you. They get to have the privilege of being near you. The behavior is not appropriate, you all migrate to the next room. Repeat the same thing. Okay, so let's review this real quick. Step 1 is acknowledge the pain. Ouch, to yourself or to whoever has been bitten. Step 2 is the message to the biter. We touch soft, or we don't bite, or I'm not willing to let my body be bitten, or whatever. Like a simple, try to be as calm as you can message. Then it's removing yourself. Third step, remove yourself and everybody else. We're all moving because we're all not going to be hurt by you. We're all moving, migration. So that's the part that many of us don't know to do, and it's super effective. So we've migrated and you removed yourself is step 3. Step 4 is they're going to toddle to you, and your job at 4 is to ask the question. Get down on their level. Are you done biting? And they're gonna look at you like you're the alien, okay? And you allow them to be near you. They're going to get another opportunity for success. So they're going to learn they have to manage their own behaviors if they want to be near you. That's step 4. 5, finally, is the privilege of you stays so long as the behavior is appropriate. You move to the next room if the behavior is not appropriate, and then you repeat it again. And you can eventually be in a locked room. That's not my suggestion out of the gates. Just move to a room that's a threshold, not closing a door, keeping it open. You don't want to isolate a toddler like that, so that they're learning. They can be, you're nearby, and they can just move over there. Even if, you know, we have these open floor plans, just move to a different space, okay? The idea is to move away from them. Then they come to you, and the behavior is appropriate, then they stay. You get to stay. If it's not appropriate, then you move again and continue, go back to step 3, getting down on their level. When they come find you, are you done biting? Are you done hitting? And then allow them the privilege of your presence if they are. And if not, you keep moving. And you can eventually be locked, say, in a bathroom or a bedroom. But that you should be moving progressively around. And unless it's a severe case and they really aren't stopping, then I would lock myself, because I would lock myself in the bathroom and let them be outside until they are done hitting, kicking, biting, whatever it is. Obviously, they need to be safe and know they're safe, and you're not putting them in any danger. Like if they're in danger of running out of the house or anything, then you wouldn't do that. You need to keep an eye on them. But if they're not and they're outside the door hysterical, that's perfect, because they want to be near you and they're not allowed to be near you. You're sending a very important message, which is my body is protected and I get to make it safe. And what a beautiful, beautiful message to send your child, so that they then model that same thing, that they don't have to be hurt in any way, abused in any way, yelled at, or whatever, that they can protect themselves. They have the power to change their circumstance and remove themselves as well. So you're modeling the most beautiful thing for them. So those are the 5 steps to help aid you, any of you out there that have biters that are making you crazy. Try those 5 steps, apply them, and see how it works. Leave comments about any part of this, because when you leave comments, it helps normalize this for all the other parents that have biters too, and it helps us all. So leave comments about that. I have a podcast out on parenting. Check out the links below. My website's michellegambs.com. And I have a 5-week parenting course. If you're interested in going deeper into any of this, you get it all there. So if this is helpful to you, we'd love it if you could subscribe to the channel or like it, all of those things that help us out and help other parents. Like, comment, subscribe. That will really help me get this message out to more parents. Thank you so much. I never said it would be easy. I only said it would be worth it. Peace to you. It starts there. You've got this.
Like,
comment. Do I say all that?
You could, and it could be just like that too.
Okay, hold on. Well, blah, 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 blah.
I would
Like, comment, subscribe.